Yo, welcome back to the BST4 channel. Williams, what's going on? What's happening, man? Listen, thank you guys for checking out the channel. I do appreciate it. And a lot of stuff is going on out there. It's crazy. As you can see, people are losing their goddamn minds over some goddamn toilet tissue. I mean, they even did granny in. The sister was like, just give me one pack. And ladies like, no 12 pack. Yo, that's why I stay my ass over here and I said, hey, look, you know what? You got some long overdue front end work to do on this car, so just go ahead and do it, even though I did not want to do it because it's just aggravating. I know things are going to happen in the midst of all of that. So first thing we do is we jack the car up and then we took the wheel off. Now we go over here and we look and you can see that it's loose, so we got to take off this upper arm here. Now I didn't get the right exact one like how this one is. I'll show you that in a minute. First, you can go get you a 14 and start taking off the brakes, or you can go and use, take off this whole, assembly. But I don't know why. I always like to take off the caliper and get to the bracket and all that, even though you don't have to do that. But you can do that. What you're witnessing right now is me stabbing these calipers because I really don't feel like doing this, but I need to do this. You get into a mode where like, oh man, I gotta do this crap because I know something is going to go wrong. Something is not gonna come off. You know what I mean? So this is the frustration. You can just hear it in my voice in the video. I'm just like, oh man. You gotta get the pistons. Oh, you gotta push that piston out. Have that sitting up. Sitting up like that. And then you have your, I need brake pads. And this here. Oh boy. Now, you take off this bracket. I wonder what it is. I think it's a 20, what is it? That's 8. It's an 18. Get you an 18. And take that off over here. I loosened everything up so I can run smooth on the camera. Alright, after you get the bracket off, you take off the rotor, and this nut here, you're gonna have to take this off. Now, this is not gonna be easy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's just not. I got this thing out, man, first time ever gotten this thing out like that. Normally that don't happen. Now we can continue, and the back is gonna be even worse. Yo, cut that bitch out. I ain't got no time for that, man. Alright, now that was a bad move I did by cutting that. Now I have to replace that. Now I'm sitting here with this daggone nut underneath thinking like, yo, that was just a bad move I just did. All I had to do was just wait, but I didn't. I jumped the gun. Alright, I'm going to tell you guys, do not get an East Coast car. You see this right here? That bolt didn't want to come out. I had to heat it up. Now I'm going to lubricate it a little bit and hit it back on the other side. And stuff like that. You can see, man, it is rusty. I repeat, do not get an East Coast car. Alright, see what I'm saying? Rusty. So now I gotta go clean this up before I even put it back in. So let's keep going. So yeah, the frustration start to set in, and then on the upper mount, I cut that mug out too, man. I mean, look here, man. Yo, when you in doubt, cut it out, man. I mean, look, sometimes this is just not the way to do it. But when you in a bind and you ain't got the tools and things ain't working in your favor, sometimes you just cut it out. You got a new piece. You know what I mean? This ain't for everybody now. You know what I mean? A lot of people not gonna, like what I'm doing, but I'm replacing this. So, it ain't no good. Loosen those up, and then I kind of already skipped a couple of scenes. You're gonna need a 21 to take off the arm. Once you take off the arm, you're going to push this down and pull it out, and then you can take out the bolts here, and then, you know, you may have to tap the bolts out a little bit, you know, and slap this back on. Again, this is not the OEM spec type. Then now we got to go get a link because I cut it. All right, now if you're doing this or anything, even the struts or anything, if your link looks a little suspect, get you a link. You know what I mean? Get you a stabilizer bar link. Then start tightening this up. I like it when it's new because you can just tighten that thing up and it's legit. And that's pretty much done. Now, here's the part that's going to be hard. I'm going to try to jack this thing up all the way in the compression position. Have this up a little bit. Nothing beats it putting tires on, I know, but you know, it's the best way to kind of tighten and have it up in the position that it's always in, these two things here, you know. But we'll see how we can do it, man. I'm gonna try my best. And man, this is why I don't do how-tos, because certain situations come about and you have to cut things. Like you see here, I had to cut it, you know. It's just life. You just got to cut it. So it's not really like a how-to. It's like how to get around if you get jammed up. You know what I mean? Because you're going to get jammed up. You know, those how-tos are good to watch, but 9 times 10, you're going to get jammed up, man, because you're dealing with an old car, rusty car. Like I said, don't get no car from the east, man. Rusty. So let's put on these wheels and everything, man. And I didn't change the brakes and cut the rotors. Money a little low. So we got the wheel back on, and now I'm going to tell you guys why I was disgruntled. It was this engine here. Now I put the flywheel on. Now that took me a minute to get the bolts and everything, because remind you, I went to Fastenal to get the bolts, and I went there and the door was locked. Day later, I called up. They answered the phone. They said that they did not want to let people in, but you can order some bolts over the phone and they'll meet you at the door. Yes, I'm here.
I don't have 7/16/20 by 3/4. I do have 7/16/20 by 1. The shortest we have them. Yeah, I have 1. I have by 1 1/4, 1 1/2, and 2.
Oh, okay. Now, is it fully threaded?
It is fully threaded, yes.
And it's grade 8.
And it's grade 8 and it's fine thread. I do have 7/16 washers if you want those as well.
Yeah, you know, you got the ones that kind of like, it looks like look like a ninja star. I forgot what they call those.
Hold on, let me see if I got them.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I sure do.
Yeah, let me get the ninja star joints.
I sure do. Hold on, let me just make sure. I have 7/16. I have 25X. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
2 block washers?
Yeah, those things. Yo, they taking it to those levels, brothers. I'm telling you, this is wild right now. I had the bolts for it, but I don't have the bolts because the V6 bolts do not fit on a 302. But what I did find out is that this flywheel is from a V6, right? Now we figured that this could fit, and it does fit. You just drill them out a little bit and it'll fit. But this is a 28 ounce, and the one I need for the 302 is a 50 ounce. This flywheel can go on this 351 that's underneath here. So we'll save that flywheel and clutch for that. Funds is low. You see what's going on out there. I'm frustrated, brothers. You know what I mean? I thought I could at least have this transit so I can, you know, that's why I'm a little frustrated. And I didn't want to fix on the car because I wanted to do this. But man, thank you guys for watching this episode of Build Something TV. Hope you guys understand my slight frustration right now. I gotta go buy a clutch. If I want to finish this, I gotta go get a clutch. Now that's what I need to do. I mean, I have one here I can install, but I'll rather use that clutch on the 351 just to get it started. You know, you just need a starter clutch to see how everything works. I mean, I can install it, and I'm thinking about installing it. What you guys feel? Should I get a brand new clutch or just slap this clutch in to see how everything works and yank it back out? You tell me in the comment section, man, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.